Hello and welcome to the fourth tutorial in the Intro to CryFX series. In this tutorial, I'm going to run through just a little bit more structure, and we're going to prepare to set up our last thing that we need in order to start the actual feature creation process, which will be in the next tutorial series. So, the last bit of structure that we really need to understand is the difference between the .ext files, the .cfi files, and the .cfx files. The .cfx is an FX file. This is an HLSL file that defines a shader. Now, a CFI is an include file. These are files that are included in other files, usually a CFX. For instance, ilm.cfx has an include for common zpass.cfi. Not all files have a CFX file. CFX files you will find are much more specific to a specific shader. The next thing we need to know is that back in the shaders folder of our chosen engine directory here, so CryEngine 5.5 engine shaders, is the .ext file. These are a extension file. This is what the engine reads, the material editor reads, to basically construct the feature set. So this will be how we add a feature to a shader. I showed in the very first tutorial the ilm.ext file where we commented out the dirt layer for later. If you need like a breakdown, you want a breakdown of exactly what all of this does, the best thing you can do is go over to my wiki, and you can go to the shader reference and the interfacing with sandbox, and I go through a breakdown of each code snippet, basically line by line, and I explain exactly what each line does. This is something important to note for the next series, which is the feature creation series. I will be covering in video format the tutorials that I lay out in Wiki. So if you prefer a worded tutorial, then just check out this particular page, and you can learn them in a text format. But I will be going over them in a video format in the next series. So that wraps up the what I wanted to kind of explain the remainder of the structure for this section. The next series will be the interfacing with sandbox series. So go ahead and go over to that if you're ready. If not, you can check out the wiki or the CryEngine documentation, and we can get started with the actual programming.